Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel, Crafting by the River. I'm here today with Roxy's weekly challenge, and this week is week 6. Now, I may have said that last week. I am definitely getting ahead of myself this year, don't know why. And we're making document folders, basically. I had a bit of a play and I've got together a few papers. I don't want to make mine too thick because the journal I'm working on at the moment is getting really quite chunky, and I don't think this is going to be suitable for that. However, you know, we'll see how we go. You can always add to these, I'm thinking. Right, well, before I start on this, let's go back to my labels folder. I have now covered the front. I worked this little panel on PSE, Photoshop Elements. So it has a few different labels on there, very plain, kept it plain. These are mine, I'm not using anybody else's labels. With some pretty backing paper. And I've just layered that on the front, kept it simple. But Susan, you were calling in my ear the other day about finishing the spine off like this and the possibility of adding some beads to the elastic. Well, look, I added some beads. This side I got 2 beads on quite easily. This side didn't want to play at all, so that one's only got 2. But I quite like things in 3 anyway, so it worked quite well for me. And I've moved that to the inside, and I haven't really finished it off, knotting it or whatever, because as yet, I haven't put any more pages in mine. Mine is still the 4 pages, and I am slowly adding of what I've got into here. So that was the cover. I thought I'd show you that one. It's complete now. This is the first of the document folders that I've completed. And this pretty paper is from, it's a digital from Bohemian Crafting. Isn't that lovely? Love that colour. And I also printed, I double printed it. I've printed on the inside too. So I've added how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces to mine, or to this one. I think they're more or less all the same actually. Doubled it over, and I've added a couple of little labels there on the front and tied this one off with some twine, some natural twine. I have got another little thing I want to do on here, but we'll come back to that after I've made up these 2. And I do things in 3s. So this is the next one. Now this, again, is paper from Bohemian Crafting. Okay, pretty. Love the colours. And I've picked some ephemera to go inside this one. See, these are the same, these last 3. This is Paper Daisy. Okay, I've got a piece from this is from one of my books, Botanical. This, I'm not sure where this came from, but it's a download, and I print it to really fine paper. This is writing paper, book page, and this was a downloadable printable. I think I got that off the public domain, but I picked it for the colour really. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that I've got these all level. Level at the top really is what counts, because we're going to punch the top. So that's my first and second, and they are similar width, so we'll push them over. There we go, third, writing paper, book page and this piece. Okay, and I'll use a paper clip. Somewhere on my desk is a paper clip, just to keep those together. Oh, there's my paper clip, look. Right, now let's have a look at this. How do we want this to go? It'll end up at the back. Okay, we'll start from this end. Just turn that in one turn. Now, my pieces are going to be too long. I knew that. But what I want to do is turn them under and stagger them. So I'll just do that quickly. Doesn't have to be too precise. There we go. And that's about halfway. And I'm going to use my crocodile, and I've actually set let's take that off before I start. Maybe put it on this side. So how are you going this weekend? Are you playing along with Tracy? Not Tracy, with Rachel? She has some great ideas. It's fun. Okay, so we'll go here. And about there. There we go. Now that one I tied. This one, I think, I've got some of those nice big office size paper pins, brads we call them. But I'm going to use those, I think. And I'll turn them so that they're sideways on. There we go. Now, I want mine to be about 3.5. So just come down a little bit to about there, I think. About right. Yeah, just under 4. That should be okay there. Actually, I'm looking at this. I might swap that over, actually. Hang on, have I done this? Yeah, done that the wrong way round. It's going to look nicer if I put those, this way round. There we go, that's better. So that piece is on the inside. Susan, were you shouting in my ear there? You're doing that the wrong way round. I thought that was so funny when you left me the message. Oh my God. I often say it would be lovely if you could be sitting here, my subscribers sitting here when you see me do something silly, you could let me know, stop me in my tracks. Oh dear. Okay, so that one's done. That's going to be quite chunky. I might have to use a paper clip on this one. Now, let's have a look. I've got these bits. I just don't know. This was the one I was thinking. It's a bit wide actually. That's a shame. Maybe we'll use that. Yeah, I'm thinking that. I'll just put that up there for one moment while I play with the last one. Okay, now this, pop that there. Whoops, sorry, I just bashed my head against the camera. Okay, this pretty paper is from Paper Daisy. Isn't it lovely? Looks like wallpaper there and butterflies. And I've got the same again, Paper Daisy. Looks like embroidery pattern. A botanical. This script, piece of writing paper that I've stamped on, and a book page. And I picked that for the colours. I really like those colours. Okay, so we'll just make sure that they're all level. I'm going to have to do the same and tuck these up, I think. But first off, let's fold down the top. Yeah, they don't look very straight, do they? What's going on? Let's have a look. It's probably my tearing that's wrong. Yeah, I might trim this. Okay, we'll do this one the other way around because that is a bit narrower. Then this one. And this one. Let's try that. Okay, we use a paper clip just to hold those in place while we turn up the back pages. There we are. Just like them to be slightly staggered. Okay, so 2 holes in the top. One here. And one there. Oh, I've done it again. Sorry. My big head. Okay, so how are we going to finish this one off? I've got, ooh, yes, I like that. I might do the third one that Rachel did, which was to tie 2 separate pieces here. Just snip a piece off. Let's have a look. I'm all fingers and thumbs. I can't tie a bow on camera either, and I'm exactly the same with this. Okay. I wish you could have seen me trying to thread those beads in the label folder. Oh my goodness. I kept trimming off the elastic. It was getting shorter and shorter. And it wasn't particularly long to start with. Oh dear. Okay, there we are. Trim that down a bit. We don't need all of that length. And this one too. I did a nice reef knot in this one. The other one's probably more of a cobble. Oh no, I might have got that one right too. Okie dokie. So turning up, we want about 3.5 or thereabouts. Go to about there. Fold. And bring this one down. That's it. Okay, so for this one, because the way I've done it now, that's upside down, so we might pop this on here. Those other pieces are definitely too wide. Yeah. Okay. Right. So let's get this on. Just ink around the edges a bit, doesn't need a lot. How's your weekend been? It's been very warm here. It's about, they said 35 degrees today. And we whizzed out this morning for some grocery shopping, and let me tell you, everybody had the same idea, I think. It was busy. We didn't hang around long. Did what we had to do and got out. I would have thought everybody would be at the beach on a day like this, but no, they had the same idea, do the grocery shop. Okay, right, now I'm just going to get set up because I've got another idea to finish these off. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I'm back. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use some sealing wax on mine. I've done one. I'll show you. It wasn't particularly successful, but I've just got this new little set for wax sealing. So I thought this was the ideal opportunity to play. So I'm just finishing heating up this. It takes a few seconds, and I don't want to overheat it. It smokes if you overheat it. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a try. I've got a couple of stamps. I've used this flower one, but we'll see how it looks. There was the first one I did, which, you know, wasn't particularly good. But I have done others. I'll show you a couple of other pieces I did. I used the seal. I think that's almost there. I might invest in a little sealing, a spoon, just to check it. Yeah, I'd say that was done. Okay, here we go. Well, that's a slightly better pour. And here's my stamp. This could be slightly better. I'll start the next one off. Oh, that's a bit better. There we go. Okay, so that's 2. And then this is the next one. And you can see I've changed the stickers a little bit. I've added an extra one here and I covered those numbers there. I didn't particularly like those. Just lift this off a bit. And I'm just using this just to hold things down, weigh it down a bit for me. It's an Indian stamp. I'm going to try and hide that. I've just picked it for its colour. I think I'm going to get one of the plain stamps and some little petals. I was going to order the petals with this order, but she was out of stock, so I've got to wait. Hopefully she'll get some more in. Nearly there, I think. Yeah, I think we're almost there. Right. And Paul. And the good thing about these is once they've cooled down, you can scrape that out. I've got a spoon here, an old spoon to do it, and reuse that wax. So that's good. Yeah, and this is where I got my wax. Fiona is on Instagram. You can find her there. She's Melbourne. So for the Aussie girls. Ooh, yes, that is good and stuck. Look at that. Very nice. And that was with 3 little wax pieces. Excellent. Okay, right, let's just blow this out. There we go. Blow that out and move it away. Let that cool right down. Move all these. Yeah, oh, sorry, I should show you. I got 4 colours. The pale pink, blue, that is a creamy white, and a green. And I've used the green. Fiona sent me some little extras, which are quite pretty. Actually, I could have used one of those. These were the other bits I did. This was with my heart-shaped seal. And the first one, the seal wasn't particularly good, but my writing was a bit better. And that's a piece of lavender from the garden. This one, the seal was better, but my writing was rubbish. It'd be too much to hope you'd get it right, wouldn't it? So they were my play. As soon as I got them, I had to have a play. Oh dear, never mind. My husband thinks I'm crazy. So there we go. There are my document folders for Rachel's weekly challenge. Hope you like those. Yeah, they're fun, really fun. Thanks so much for calling past. I'm going to go down and have a cup of tea. See you later. Bye.